It's Tuesday, April 7th, and from WBHM News, I'm Richard Banks with today's headlines. A Republican candidate for Alabama governor files an ethics complaint against his GOP rival Tommy Tuberville, alleging improper use of campaign funds. Ken McPheeters filed the complaint late last week, claiming that Tuberville used campaign funds for personal travel to his home in Florida. According to the State of Alabama Ethics Commission, campaign funds are not allowed for personal use. McPheeters has also sued the Tuberville campaign in state court over claims the senator actually lives in Florida and doesn't meet residency requirements to run for governor. Tuberville says his main residence is in Auburn and that the Florida house is a vacation home. To further the point, critics say travel to a vacation home would be an improper use of campaign funds, since they would be classified as personal expenses under state ethics law. The former executive director of Alabama's International Motor Sports Hall of Fame faces charges of using his official position or office for personal gain. Mike Reita led the Hall of Fame in Talladega from 2020 to 2024. A former employee at the museum accused leadership of misspending an estimated $236,000. Also, a state audit last year found violations of governance and that a former employee allegedly stole more than $200,000. Reita, a former sports director for WBMA TV, was released the same day as he was charged. News outlets report Reita served as a regional director for Senator Tommy Tuberville until a few months ago. And University of Alabama President Peter Moeller voices his support for reforms to name, image, and likeness policies in college sports. WBMA TV reports Moeller says he backs an executive order from President Trump that proposes federal regulation of NIL. The order directs federal agencies to explore ways to regulate compensation and potentially limit what critics have described as an unregulated pay-for-play environment in college sports. Mueller said in a statement yesterday that change is required that is, quote, centered on credible and enduring support of our student athletes. UA is a program sponsor on WBHM, but our news and business departments are editorially independent. You'll find more news anytime at WBHM.org. You can also hear local news during WBHM's broadcast of NPR's Morning Edition and the afternoon's All Things Considered, each weekday on 90.3 WBHM Birmingham.